Hello bacchalog. So how are you all? I hope you all are fine there. And myself Anurag Mishra. So welcome you all again in your on YouTube channel, Indian History channel. So what we are going to discuss today, in the previous video we have discussed all about polynomials and the types of polynomials that was based on the two types. First was on the basis of the term, and on the basis of the term the types of polynomials we have already discussed in the previous video. So this had been completed, and the second division of the polynomials was based on the degree, and today we will discuss about this. Our today's topic is the division of the polynomials based on the degree, and we will go on with many terms and how to find whether it is polynomial or not. We will learn many things. So first of all, we will move on to this topic. Let me write here. Based on term. Types of polynomials based on term are of four types: 2, 3, 4. First is what I had told you yesterday. If you remember, then you can tell me, and otherwise I am here to tell you. And that was linear polynomial. Second was quadratic polynomial, and third one was cubic polynomial. The fourth one was bio-quadratic polynomial. So there are the four types of the polynomials based on term, not it is degree. Based on the degree, there are four types of polynomials. They are below. Now, before going to this, let me tell you what is degree. You must have read about degree in your lower classes in 8th, but let me recall you that. What do you mean by degree? The highest power of given polynomial is called its degree. For example, you can take 12x cube plus 14x 3 y 2. Now here you can say that, see, there is the first term 12x cube, there is the power of 3, and here is the power of 14, and here is the power of 2. So in these three powers, that are 3, 14 and 2, which is the highest power? That is definitely this 4x 14 means 14. So the degree of this polynomial is 14. The degree of this whole polynomial is 14. Let me tell you one more example related to this. Second example is that 38x square plus 31 to the power 12 minus 14 to the power 17. Okay, and here you can see that 38x has the power as 2, 31 has the power as 12, and 14x here has the power as 17. Now in these three powers, which is the highest power? 2? No. 12? No. 17. 17 is the highest power among these three. So the degree of this polynomial will be 17. I hope you have understand that what do you mean by degree. The highest power of any polynomial is called its degree. Highest power of any polynomial is called its degree as 14 and 17. Now what is linear polynomial? What is linear polynomial? Any polynomial having degree 1 is called linear polynomial. Degree 1. What is quadratic? Degree 2. Having degree 2 is known as quadratic. I will explain you here. Let me write first degree 1, degree 2 and cubic. Cubic 3 means having degree 3 is called cubic polynomial, and fourth is that degree 4. Learn it line wise, it will be easier for you to recall that degree 1 is known as linear, degree 2 is known as quadratic, and degree 3 is known as cubic, and degree 4 is known as bioquadratic. What do you mean by degree 1, 2, 3? I will tell you. See here. As we will write here 12x. Is it a polynomial? First of all, you tell me this in the comment section whether it is a polynomial or not. I hope you have commented, and let me tell you that it is a polynomial, because what we know from the polynomial that the power of the variable is x, and the power of the variable should be whole number. So we can assume its power as 1. And it is whole number. So it is a polynomial, and having power or degree 1 is called linear polynomial. Only one, okay? So it is the example of degree 1. Having degree 1 is called linear polynomial. Let's take more example. As I write 13x 14 plus 14 not, and you write it 12x degree 0. Now there are two powers. First one is 1 and second one is 0. And what I said about degree, the highest power is known as its degree. So which is the highest power? 1. So 1 is the highest power. It means it is a linear polynomial having degree 1. Having degree 1 is called linear polynomial. Okay. Now what is quadratic? Means having degree 2. Having degree 2 means if I write here 2, and what it will be? It will be 2. So the power of this 13 is 1. The power of this is 2. So among these both, which is the highest power? That is 2. Highest power is 2. So the highest power is known as degree. So 2 is as a degree. It means it is the example of quadratic polynomial. And let me erase this, then I will move to this both. Write this for your notes, or you can take from book also, NCERT book or RD Sharma. So we will go to the next, that is your cubic as a degree 3. Let's take 8 minus z3. This is z. 8 minus z3. Now it didn't have any power. It didn't have any power because there is no variable. If there will be variable, then we will put 1 as a power, but there is no variable, so there is no power, and it is 0 or 0 can't anything. And here, what is the power? Power is 3. So it is highest among both. There is nothing, and there is 3. So there is the power 3. So it will be the degree of this polynomial, that will be called cubic polynomial. And in exam it comes as it give you question that 8 minus z cube, and there will be asking that which kind of polynomial is it on the basis of the degree. So what you will say? On the basis of the degree, it is a cubic polynomial. We will do some exercises after this. Let's see. Okay. Now bioquadratic means having degree 4. Degree 4 means highest power should be 4. Let's take example, that is 6z4 minus 9zx plus 1. 9, here you take 2. 9z2. The power of this is 4. The power of this 2, and here we can't write any power. So among these both, which is the highest power? among these both, which is the highest power? The highest power is this 4. So the highest power of a polynomial is called degree, and the degree is 4. So degree 4 is called bioquadratic. Degree 4 is called bioquadratic. So I hope you have understood all these, the types of polynomials based on the degree, and you can write this for examples, or you can prefer your book NCRT book or RD Sharma. And for this relation we will move on for the exercise. Before that, let me tell you what is coefficient. What is coefficient? Coefficient. What is coefficient? Coefficient. If you write any polynomial, let me take here 14 z power 2 plus 12x power 3 plus 3y 14. This is a polynomial, and if there is asking that what is the coefficient of this polynomial, what is the coefficient of this polynomial, then what you will say? The number or constant, the number or the constant before the variable is known as coefficient. As this is the coefficient, 12 is the coefficient, and 3 is the coefficient. The number or the constant before variable, this is constant, as I had already told you that constant that never changes, remains same, that is the constant. And the constant before any variable is known as its coefficient. And in the questions it may be asking you like that, what is the coefficient of z square? What is the coefficient of z square? And it will ask you questions like that. First question, that 12x square plus 13y 14 plus 4z square. Second, 4z square plus 13y 3. Now what is the coefficient of z square? Then first see where is z square. Here it is z square, here it is x, it will not, here it is y, no, here it is z, it means z square. So what I told, then constant or the number before the given variable is known as its coefficient. So what you can see here, it is asking for z square, and here it is z square. So what will be its coefficient? 4 will be its coefficient. 4 will be its coefficient. Now move on to the next question. I hope you can do with this your own self, and please comment in the comment section if you know. Otherwise I am going to tell you that first of all see what here it is z. Okay, it is z. So here it is z. What it is asking? The coefficient of z square. Coefficient of z square. So what I told, what is the coefficient? The constant or the number before the given variable is known as its coefficient. So it is asking for z square. So what will be its coefficient? 4 इसका coefficient. 4 इसका coefficient होगा. Here also same, and for more you can prefer book, and otherwise we will bring the next video on which we will talk about these coefficient in detail. Means we will do the exercise and some problems related to the coefficient. So I hope you have understand what are coefficients. Again let me tell you that coefficients are the numbers or the constant just before the given variable. They are known as coefficient. As here z square is there and the coefficient is 4. In exams it will ask like you that if it will be asking that like what is the coefficient of y cube. Here y cube is not there, so it will not be question. Here y cube is there. So what is the coefficient of y cube? 13. 13 is the coefficient of y cube. So I hope you have understand the division of the polynomials on the basis of the degree and the word coefficient means and what do you mean by degree. For we in the next video we will talk about how to find whether it is a polynomial or not, and we will talk about the exercises of the coefficient, degree, and many questions we will do. So thank you, keep learning.